So, hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Cool. Yeah, Rahul, am I audible? Rahul?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Mhm. This is Venkat. I'm having 4 years of IT experience and 3 years of experience in Appian. Okay. So I'm going to teach you the Appian in this entire course. So this course deals with both practical and theoretical parts. Okay. So like we discuss theoretical daily and a practical as well regarding to this particular uh, concept which we discussed. Okay. Um, I just want to know like why you people just want to learn Appian? Why? I mean, what's the main reason? Anyone?
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, this is Aishwarya. So,
Hi,
for the
Aishwarya.
reason for me to learn APN is I am working as an APN developer in one
Okay,
of the organization. But
cool.
yeah, since the projects I'm working on are doesn't cover everything which APN offers. So
Okay,
I am willing to learn more in APN in advance since I have already told the uh, your teaching institute that the basic part for me is I'm okay with it, but I need to cover the advanced part.
okay. So, how many years of experience you are having in Appian? Like, how many years you are working in this technology?
I have total of 2.5 years of IT experience, and in APN I've been working for 2 years now.
Okay, great. Cool. Okay. So, which project, like, which sector you are currently working on? Which project? Is it a banking or any other?
Yeah, the thing is, this is my second organization in my IT career, and in
Yeah.
both of my organization, I've been as working as an APN developer in banking itself. So
Okay.
I wish to cover if other sectors also the project requirements and case studies I would be able to cover.
Okay. Great. So, which objects you worked on?
Mm,
I mean,
I have
mostly
worked
like,
on
uh,
you may say all the
sorry.
mostly if you would say I have
Yeah.
worked on basic all the objects data store data types then interface expression rules
Mhm.
task reports
Okay.
records
So,
as
which
well
objects you
but
didn't
I
work
didn't get
on?
that the integration objects which I am willing to
Okay.
work
Okay.
on. I
Okay.
need to learn more about it.
Okay. Cool. Hmm. Still anyone to join? Or should I start the demo?
Yeah, please start the demo, sir.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about Appian. Okay, so do you have any idea, anyone, any particular person. Anyone have an idea about what is Appian? Uh, why we are using it? What is exactly Appian is? Anyone? I mean, I just want to know
It's a
like
low
how
code
much you
platform.
know. Yes, yes, yes.
BPM tool, low code platform.
Hmm. Any other like that describes Appian apart from it's a PPM tool or thing? No, anyone? I just want to know like how much you know like about Appian. So you're the other people all are freshers in this technology or no? Like you are first time learning it. Mohan, Kartikeya,
Yes, yes. First time learning. Yes.
okay, great.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can call me Venkat. No, sir. Okay. Okay. Cool. So then let's discuss about Appian. Like, what is Appian? Why we are using it currently? I mean, why it is in boom currently in the market? What are the benefits of Appian over other technologies? So these are the major scenarios or questions we get when we are learning any technology, right? So why it is happening? Why it is currently in happening technology? Why we need to learn it? What are the advantages of the technology if we learn it? So let's discuss about it. Before that, let me share my screen. One sec. So Appian is a BPM technology. Okay. So before learning about Appian, we need to know like we need to understand like what is exactly the BPM is. Okay. So BPM is in the sense like business process model. Okay. This BPM, what this BPM do is like this BPM is used to design the business flows. Okay, with low code and configurations. They provide some certain objects. We use those objects and configure those objects in a way to run an entire flow. So this is how the BPM works actually. So this is a technology that automates, executes, and monitor business process from like beginning to end. It can be any sector or any size of a business. We can design an entire flow using this BPM tools. Okay, so that is those are called the BPM tools. There are many BPM tools currently in the market. We can say like Appian, Pega, Camunda, IBM BPM, Oracle BPM. Okay, so but why Appian? There are many BPM tools right in the market, but why Appian is because Appian is the leader in BPM technology. Okay, so Appian provides the flexibility to the users and to the designers to understand the concepts easily, to code easily, and to automate the process easily when compared to other technologies. Okay, so let's compare with Java. So in order to compare with Pega, in order to learn Pega, you need to learn Java because in Pega you need to code with using Java. Okay, so the prerequisite for learning Pega is a Java. So you are facing it is like a complex thing when compared to Appian because Appian doesn't include Java or Python code in it. It has its own language, which is like a hybrid kind of thing, like which we can say like it is like a scripting language and a programming language. It's a combination of both. Okay. So if you have an idea about HTML and XML tags, it is the Appian language, which is called Sail, is kind of a HTML and Python kind of thing. Okay. So it is like a combination of both the technologies. So the learning of the cell technology is very easy when compared to learning Java concepts, everything. Okay. And configuring the objects is very easy when compared to other BPM tools in Appian. So that's why Appian is currently leading the BPM technology. Okay. Uh, so currently Appian stands at second because last year Appian is the number one technology in BPM, but currently Pega took over that first place, and Appian is currently at the second. It is not like a place, but they both are in the same level. Okay, so the currently in the market, both are having the same demand and the same. If you learn these technologies, you are getting the same kind of package. Okay, so they are going to pay you high when compared to other Java and Python languages. If you learn BPM, Appian, or Pega, you are going to get a huge amount of money when compared to those two Java and Python programming languages in a short period of time. It's short period of experience, I can say. Okay. So hope you are getting what I'm saying, right? Like why we are, what is Appian, right? So Appian is like a BPM tool. So why BPM is currently getting more demand in the market is uh, because it's low code and automation kind of features. Okay, so we can automate the things using these BPM tools, and we should not we do not need like a huge amount of coding tasks. Okay, so we just need to write a less code and a huge amount of automation kind of thing, like a 30% of coding and 70% of automation is what the BPM deals with. Okay, so we do not require to write pages or like thousand lines of codes in Appian. Okay, so yeah, there is a need of code when the requirement is different, but compared to Java and Python languages, the coding in Appian is very simple. Okay, so it is very easy, easy to understand, easy to learn, and easy to configure the objects using those codes and objects. Okay, like so the Appian is current BPM tools are currently getting popularity because of its automation and low code features. Okay, so why among all other technologies, Appian is having a huge boom currently. Okay, so Appian is not a new technology. Okay, so it is in the market from last 10 years, but from last 2 years, it is having a huge demand in market, IT market, because previously Appian doesn't have its own, like what we can say, it doesn't have any community pages. Okay, it doesn't have any feature related, I mean designer related workflows. Okay, so previously it is very hard to configure the Appian. So the code also, and the code is also not up to the mark. It doesn't respond to the developers very easily. But now it expanded its market in the world. So like it providing its own services, it is developing the new features, releasing the new version. Everything is happening so quickly with Appian, and and also the understandability of Appian becomes very easy nowadays. Okay, so previously it is not that easy to understand Appian because of its there is some certain concepts in Appian which are very hard to learn. Okay, so now Appian make those concepts automates. I mean automated those concepts, so which are very easy to configure now and very easy to understandable. So that's why those features are very when compared to other BPM tools, like if you are using a Pega, you need to write those code, Java code in that. But when in Appian, you did not need to write the entire code. You can just drag and drop the objects that you are required in the interface or any other object. But so the BPM, I mean the Appian take care of generating code for those particular drag and drop thing. Okay, so it automatically generates the code backend when you drag and drop the objects. So that is so it is actually making saving the time of a designer. Okay, uh, and also it is very easy to like you should not need to think about the logic and everything. So it directly drags the code in backend. It directly generates the code in background. Okay, So that is why Appian currently is leading the technologies when compared to other technologies. It is like a neck to neck to the Pega currently in the market. Okay. So Appian is a BPM expert that deals with the low code and automation, which is used to design the entire business flows. Okay, whether it will be a large scale business or a small scale business, you can just develop anything in Appian within a couple of within less time. Okay, so it is cost effective. You can save a huge number of huge time. Okay, and you should not need a more number of employees. For Java, you need a huge team, but for Appian, you should not need a huge team to develop an entire application. So limited resources are enough to develop applications. Okay, so and it automates the complex tasks, and also it is providing the integration. Flexibility to the developers to integrate with other websites, okay, external websites and everything. It is directly providing the object for that. But in Pega, you need to write a API code and everything to deploy that and to connect with other web services, okay, external websites, everything. But Appian, you just need to use those integration objects in order to connect with external web services, or you can use web APIs to give the access to other services. I mean, other websites to Appian. You can use the web APIs. Okay. So these features all combines and made Appian number one technology currently in BPM. Okay, so hope you are getting right, like what I'm saying. Anyone? Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Uh, if you are confused, let me know. Right. Okay. Just ask me if you have any doubts while discussing the concepts. I mean, discussing the demo. I mean, brief about the particular technology. Okay. So we know what is BPM now, and we know why Appian is currently trending in the market. Okay. So let's see like how the environment looks, right? How the Appian environment looks, how to access the Appian. Okay. So basically, Appian is both on-premise and cloud-based service. Okay. So currently, most of the organizations are using only cloud-based. Okay. So they just buy the uh, cloud suite of Appian, and in that, and they provide the access to you to that particular environment through a web URL. Okay. So let me show the thing. So here, this is a community version that Appian provides to the users. Okay, so currently Appian providing the hands. Previously, Appian doesn't provide the environment to the community users. Okay, currently they are providing so previously they used to provide a 15 days of trial. Okay, currently they are providing a entire site for each and every developer so that they can practice and learn the Appian without spending money. Okay, without they doesn't give everything, every feature that is in the suite, the real environment, but they provide all the major features that are required to learn the Appian in this community version. Okay, so this is the URL. Using this URL, we can access the Appian over internet from anywhere. Okay, like from your system, you can access the Appian. From mobile, you can use the Appian. From any device, you can easily use the Appian. So that is the flexibility that Appian offers to the designers. Okay, so from anywhere, you can access the Appian using a web URL by giving password and username. Okay, so once you log in, this is the first page you are going to see. Okay, this is the called tempo. So this is a standard page. I mean, like a main page. Okay, in any even if it is your organization related URL or environment, you are going to see this first page. Okay, every time whenever you log in, you are going to see this as the first page. This is called tempo. This is a standard framework. Okay, we can't change anything here. Okay, this is a standard framework that Appian gives to the developers. Okay. So what is this tempo is like? This is like a main homepage. Inside this, everything resides. Okay. News. These are the 5 tabs that are going to this that we are use it to like see everything in these particular applications. Okay. So once you click here, there is called admin console, admin page. Okay. And there is Appian Designer. Okay, Appian Designer is the place where actually the developers go and design the application, like build the application. Once you click on that Appian Designer, this page will open. Okay, here you can see these are everything is a single application. So yeah, this is one application, this is one application, this is one application. Everything are the application. You can have many number of applications in one environment. Once you open this application, you can see there are certain objects. These are all the objects we are going to learn in the Appian in order to configure the application, configure the business. Okay, configure the business logic or business flow. So we are going to learn about each and every object in detail, from basic to advanced, I mean from scratch to advanced, like how to configure, what are the best practices, why, how to give the security, everything. Okay, basically the functionality and everything. We are going to learn it theoretically and practically both, from scratch to advanced. Okay, and each and every object we are going to discuss in detail. Okay, so these are the objects. So don't get panicked. Okay, so I'm just showing you the environment, like how it looks actually. Okay, so these are the environment, these are the objects in a particular application. So this leave management system is one application. In this, we are going to develop the flow for how to take a leave, everything. Okay, how to apply for the leave, how to accept the leave, everything by using these objects. By using these objects, we are going to configure everything in this okay application. So there are many applications. Every application is has a separate flow. Okay, it depends on like how your organization wants to develop. So these are all the applications and those are all the objects. So I'm just showing like how the environment looks. Okay, so this is the tempo. Okay, this is the tempo which the Appian gives to users. Okay, from here we can access all these objects. Okay, these application objects which are there are two types of objects basically. This is the thing which is in red color is called published application, which is in gray color is called unpublished application. Okay, so once you publish the application, you can access the those application objects from this tempo tab. Okay, usually from this tempo you can access only the application objects, in the sense the objects which are inside this application, uh, which are published. Only published application objects can be accessed from this tempo. Unpublished application objects we can't access from the tempo. Okay, so these are all the basic tabs that Appian provides to the developers to see what actually happening in the particular environment. Okay, so this is the environment, how it looks actually for everyone. Once you log in, you are going to see the tempo. From the tempo, you are going to like application page or admin page. Basically, this tempo is a parent interface, and remaining are all the child interface. Okay. So hope you got the point what I'm saying, right? So did you got what is this tempo, right? Like not about conceptually, but a basic idea. Like this is a main page. Okay. From here we can go to anywhere in the environment. From this tempo only we can go anywhere in the application. So this is like a parent interface, and remaining are all the child thing. Okay. Uh, So next, this is admin console. So here we are going to have multiple applications, like how to deploy DevOps kind of things, security kind of things. Like we can give everything, we can configure everything from here. How the look and feel should be there. What are the colors we needed? Everything we can change from this admin console. We can create like users from here, maybe API authentication keys, API keys, basically everything. We can do everything from this admin console. Okay, so maybe you people are new, maybe you get confused. But just try to what I can say, just try to uh, get an idea about it, like not deeply. I mean, not practically or theoretically regarding to the Appian, just to know like what is tempo, like oh, this is the tempo. Okay, yeah, this is the admin console. So here we can create a users everything. So this is a application designer. I mean, where we can going to create a view applications or objects. So you just need to have a basic idea, right? Like to know what exactly happening in this particular page, why this page is actually for. Okay, so that it will be easy for you to understand and cope up with the upcoming technologies. I mean, upcoming concepts in this course. Okay, this is the basic. I mean, basic like this is the environment. Okay, so this is where we are going to learn the Appian by creating some applications. We are going to provide the access to you people so that you can actually open this site and check what actually happening. What is this everything? Okay, once the course is started, you are going to get the access to this environment in the first day itself. Okay, so once you get the access, you are going to learn things. Okay, like you are going to get a hands-on experience on Appian technology, basically. Okay, uh, this is about the thing. So like we discussed what is Appian, why Appian. Okay, so why Appian currently in booming is because of its low code and cost effectiveness and automation kind of thing. Okay, so that's why Appian currently in boom. And there we can say like Appian is going to be in demand for at least more 10 years. Okay, that is what my assumption is. Not my assumption, but like a technical people, like there will be some people right in industries. They're going according to their assumptions. Appian is going to meet the BPM market at least for 10 years from now. Okay, so you're going to learn everything about Appian in this course. So Appian. So we discussed about what is BPM, what is Appian, why it is easy to learn when compared to Java, because there are many opportunities in Appian. When compared to the Java and Python languages, you need to have a like you need to learn every concept and everything, right? But in Appian, it's not like that. So you just need to understand the concepts, and there is a lot of job opportunities currently for Appian. So the resources are less, and the job opportunities are very high. Okay, so there are more jobs and less people who are working in Appian. That's why every organization needs an Appian developer currently. Okay, so they are shifting to manual. They are shifting the manual tasks to automation things. So that is the major thing why Appian is getting so much popularity, because of the automation thing. Okay, so you can easily automate any complex task using this Appian. Okay, you are this is actually reducing the manual tasks that are complex manual tasks, and it is saving you time. When you save time, the organization is going to save money as well, right? So that is why Appian is currently in trending. Next, when compared to, as I shown, the Tempo is a standardized end user framework, which is having five tabs. Okay, this is the standard framework. This is going to be, we can't change anything those standard framework. We can't change anything. It is given by the Appian to the developers. So we can't change anything except the look and feel, like colors and everything. Okay, and site is also like a tempo, but it is a customized thing. Like we are going to create a site. The developers actually create a sites and give it to the end user based on their requirement. Okay, so both look similar, but the difference is like tempo is a standardized thing, like it is a static thing. Site is like a customized, I mean a dynamic kind of thing. Okay, we can change anything in the site. We can't change anything in the tempo. Okay, security object security in Appian is integral part. Okay, like Appian does we should not we did not need to provide any external service security kind of thing. Appian itself have a security objects in its suit or in its environment. So by using those objects, we are going to provide the security. So because security is a major thing for every organization, for every application. Okay, we deals with security. Even our personal data is also like our entire life deals with security, right? We did not want our personal data to get into the hands of hackers or any other misusing kind of thing. Okay, So object security is important, and Appian provides integral part of object security, so which is very useful for Appian developers and to the end users as well. And objects, there are nearly 20 objects, not okay. So which we are going to discuss in this course. So 20 objects in the sense like every object, there is no exact kind of number, but there are certainly 20 objects. Okay. So we are going to learn about each and every object theoretically and practically both in every class. And compared to the schedule, so this is the course content. Okay. So we are going to learn according to this structure. So we are going to start with the introduction part. Then we are going to know about every object in a brief, like why this object is currently available in the market, what is the use of that particular object. Then we are going to discuss every object in detail with from scratch, like by configuring to advanced levels. Okay. So like groups, data source, constants, expression rules, interfaces, process models, everything we are going to discuss in detail from scratch to advanced level. Okay. This is the course content that we are going to deal with. Okay. And we are also going to deal with two projects. Okay. One basic project and one real-time project in this application. We provide the case study and for that project as well while we are in the course. So once we start working on the objects, we are going to start the POC as well, because we are going to do it parallelly. Once you learn the certain concept, you are going to implement that concept in the project itself. Okay. So it will be easy for you people to understand what actually happened and why you are learning particular object in that game. Uh, so like coming to the course like timings, like every day we are going to have a 1 to 1.5 hour session which covers theoretical and practical part from Monday to Friday. And on weekends, on Friday, we are going to have a session for at least 2 to 2.5 hours, completely practical session on Saturday. Okay. So which is going to deal with the concepts that are covered in the particular week. Okay. So the concept which we learned from Monday to Friday, we are going to implement once again on Saturday. Okay. So it will be helpful for you people to get remember those concepts again to get a better understanding on those objects. On Sunday there is no class. Okay. So hope you people got the thing what I'm saying, right? So if you have any doubts, please ask. Hello.
What is the total estimated duration which we expect to complete this course?
Okay. So the course is going to be completed in around 35 to 40 days. Okay. So the duration is like approximately 1 month, 10 days. It's like a 40 days kind of duration.
So since this is purely web-based application for doing practice, should we have instance with us and is that possible? Like,
Yes.
Because it's a licensed one, right?
Yeah, but we provide the users access to you people to that environment so that you can access it. We share the URL and we provide the username and password for you. So you can enter those credentials and you can access the environment, Appian environment.
Okay.
So you can get on hands-on. Yeah. Any other doubts? Like regarding the Appian technology or anything? Please. Yeah.
Mm, hello. Yes. So I have doubt that as I told you, since I need to practice more on POC's part, not the basic
Yes.
part. How it will be
Okay.
covered?
So basically, this covers the entire part from scratch to advanced. Like, so you are going to get a hands-on experience on POC as well, like the topics which you need actually, like integration, web APIs, and other. There are a lot to learn, right? In process models and expression rules, right? There are more advanced concepts. So you are going to cover those in these POCs as well. So like it is like maybe it is not new to you, but it is new to other people, right? So like they are going to learn it from scratch, and you are going to get a like you are going to learn it again from scratch, but you can opt for advanced course as well. Like, okay, so what actually your requirement is, like you want to train on the advanced things, and you are going to get advanced things in this course as well. When progressing in this course, you are going to learn the advanced concepts which you maybe you didn't touch in this particular object. So you are going to deal with everything in this particular. If you take a process model, you are going to learn everything about that, the best practices, how to configure, and other smart services. Did you use any other all the smart services, like how you configured every smart service in the Appian process model? No, right? Like I guess you only worked on the limited related smart services in your application. But here you are going to learn everything which is majorly useful for the Appian designers to design the particular object, like by following the best practices and keeping performance in the mind. We are going to design everything from basic to advanced. So this course is useful for you to learn the advanced concepts which you don't know, maybe. Okay.
Hello, Venkat.
Yeah. Hi.
Abhijit here. Yeah, Abhijit here.
Yeah. Hi.
So I am actually from the testing side, working on Selenium Java and
Cool.
working on a insurance-based project actually. So
Great.
will this be helpful for me?
To learn Appian.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. It
because
is.
as the other member told that she is working on banking project. So is it related to any particular domain, or we can
No,
work?
no, it is not like a domain, but it what's her like a basic query is like she knows Appian basics. Okay, she already worked on Appian. She just want to explore more in Appian in depth, like in advanced concept. So that is her query. But anyone can learn Appian. Like I have seen many people transform from major Java and Java to Appian, Python to Appian, testing to Appian, or HR team to Appian. So it is very easy to learn, and it is very easy to understand, and anyone can learn this. And hope you learn it very quickly in this course. So this course deals with a real-time experience, like how we are going to actually configure objects in real time, not like a textbook-based kind of thing. It is like a real-time based course. Okay, so we are going to learn everything that how the things happen in the real-time projects. Okay, so that is how we are going to deal with this course. So for your query, I guess I say that you can easily learn this Appian, and it is not only for particular sector. You can do any application. You can build any application in Appian. Hope I, I mean, I
Yeah,
answered your
yeah, yeah.
query. Yes.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yep. So any more questions?
Um, Hi, Venkat.
Yeah. Hi, Kartikeya.
Yeah, what about placement? Okay.
Sorry.
What about placement? Placement.
Like after this course or the opportunities are in this Appian technology. I didn't get you properly.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, okay,
you just
okay.
want to know, like after this course you are looking for a placement, or the
Yeah,
the opportunities
after this. Yeah, after this.
that thing you deal with uh, management, right? Like
Okay, okay, okay.
yeah, you can talk with them. I just teach the Appian. That's it. Yeah. I don't have any other information regarding it.
Okay.
Yeah. So any other? Okay, then if you don't have any doubts, we can good to close the session. Hope you people got what like about a brief about Appian, I guess. Hello.
Yes, Venkat. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Okay, then I'm closing the session then. Nice to meet you people. Have a good day. Okay, you people can drop off, right? If you don't have any queries, you can drop off. You can contact the team like then shifts for further process.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll update you the feedback from the
Yeah,
students.
sure.
We can start from tomorrow, right? If the all is
Yes,
okay
we can start from tomorrow.
Okay, then
Right. But
I'll update you in
just
the
need
evening.
yeah. You just send the list of the people with their mail ID so that I can get access to them so that I can give it tomorrow. And also let me know the timings. Okay.
Yeah, almost like same time we can plan.
Yeah. Mostly the same time will work for me also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we'll discuss after the
Yeah.
evening.
You can.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye. Thank you all.